Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another FGO video. Today is the day that Ordeal 3 has finally dropped, meaning that we get the second summer banner for this year, which includes Dear Dubai BB right here, which I'm very excited for. Anything Sakura related I really like, but particularly BB I like a lot. Whether or not this is BB, I'll have to, I guess, clear the most recent ordeal to find that out, but again, it's kind of late right now, just because this banner dropped at 6, meaning I couldn't roll on it till after work, so I have to keep it down just a little bit. But yeah, let's not belabor the point. Let's get right into the rolls, and we'll start with the funny button right here. So yeah, thankfully I had some rolls on the account already, because I did load up again to try to get Summer BB, and thankfully she came in like a single 10 pull after what I did in the previous video. So, relatively speaking, she came pretty quickly. I'm happy about that. It means we can spend the rest of these same quartz on Dubai BB. Not that there's necessarily any hurry. From what I saw, her banner is also ridiculously long, like Shieru's. I think it's till October 9th, which is a pretty long banner. It's about a month and some change. Speaking of Shieru, finally finished the Tsukihime remake. I won't spoil anything, don't worry, but was very surprised by how much I liked Ark's route. I played the original Tsukihime, but I actually just skipped Ark's route. I don't know why, but like I skipped Ark's route, did like Shieru's route, and then straight from there went into the far side paths. I think it was because I was like so attached to Shieru. Because the near side routes kind of have that, like, you have to betray one to help the other kind of thing. I didn't really want to do the Arc route just because I liked Shieru so much at the time. That was Stutter, I think. No. Okay, no, I'm seeing things. Never mind. But no, glad the remake makes you play the Arc route first, because I really liked the Arc route. It was really good. I was also really how prevalent she was in the Shieru route. The Shieru route's like much different. Like, it's insanely different from the original. Again, I won't spoil anything, but Arc is a lot more, like, I guess, prevalent in it. They use the Shieru route to expand on Ark's character a lot more than they did in the original. At least from what I can tell. Major complaint is I felt like I was a lot less emotionally invested in the Shieru route. Like, I feel like it moved me a lot less, but I don't think that was like an issue with how good it is. I think it's actually phenomenal. I think the only problem is, for me at least, that despite how good the Shieru route is and how different it is, a lot of the like emotional beats that deal with like Shieru as like a person or like a character are largely the same. So even though they were better than they were in the original, a lot of the like emotional points were expected, I guess. And because they were expected, I feel like it hit me a lot less harder. So I don't think it was a problem with the writing or anything. I think it's just because I had prior experience with that route versus Ark's route where I had no experience. The Arc route hit me a lot harder. But yeah, overall it was really great. Aside from that, what do we got going on? Summer BB's got me thinking about the Fate Extra remake coming out soon. That's also something I'm really excited about. I might have mentioned it on video before, but if I did, it was like a really long time ago. My first experience with Fate actually was through Fate Extra. The not CC, but the actual original Fate Extra was the like first Fate anything I ever played. So I'm crossing my fingers. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm really hoping this is Dubai BB. That would be nice. Dubai BB? I don't know what she is, actually. I'm gonna guess a moon cancer. Okay, XX I'm definitely happy to have. That's cool. Out of the 2 4 stars, that's the one I wanted the most, although I would like to have both. But what was I getting at? I'm hoping that when they remake Fate Extra, they like revert Tamamo's character. So like to me, Tamamo is like really special. Speaking of Tamamo, hello. Because Fate Extra was my first Fate game, and Tamamo was a like servant I picked in that Fate game, so it's kind of like your first Pokemon, basically, is what Tamamo is to me. And I adore Tamamo from Fate Extra. Fate Extra Tamamo is leagues different from what Tamamo is now. It's really hard to explain why. I guess, like, in essence, Tamamo in the original is a lot more sharp-tongued and cunning. It's like, she has a lot more fox-like. Like, she still has that, like, warm, caring side for her master where, like, she's Tamamo. But it's a lot more, like, I don't know if she's, like, pretending. Like, I feel like when Tamamo... Right. We got 2 more 10 pulls to go. But anyways, like I was saying, Tamamo and Fate Extra, like when she does or says anything, there's almost this sense of like, this feeling like she's playing with her food almost. Like in Fate Extra, I won't spoil anything, don't worry, but when you're about to fight like another servant, there's like this long elevator ride down. And I remember throughout that like entire elevator ride, she's just digging into the other servant. And whenever you're running around with Tamamo in Fate Extra, she makes these like remarks that are very like a fox hunting its prey. Like just overall, she feels more like a fox, like she should. She feels like a predator. She feels dangerous. And even when she's being nice to you, it's kind of like, I don't know if she's trying to like lull me into like a false sense of security. And I like that. I feel like it was a really deep character design. Like, oh, is this person actually caring for me? Am I just falling into their trap? I feel like she had a lot of depth in Extra. But as like time went on, I think they just made her more of like a caricature of herself. They like took the points of Tamamo and they just like emphasized them to the extreme without wondering how they would blend together at that point. So like what's after Extra? Skipping CC after Extra is Umbral Star, I think. In Umbral Star, she's just 2 extremes. She's really caring about her master, and then she's just like a bitch to everybody else. And there's like no like in between. Like they're not really melding together at all. They're just 2 very drastic parts of her personality, which I think like some people like. I'm not gonna say she's better or worse now. I guess the way they deal with her character now is they just focus on the extremes of her character, and that's just what she is now. She's just like a really loving servant. I don't even know if her recent iterations are even that sharp-tongued. I know sometimes she'll make like a sharp-tongued remark, but for the most part, she's pretty tame. She's, to me at least, completely neutered from what she was originally. Speaking of neutered, my account is getting neutered by these rolls. Can I please get 4-star? 4-star at least? I wasn't expecting Dubai BB. Like, we're not rolling with that many Sankorts. But I mean, if you could at least hook me up with some 4-stars, that'd be nice. Oh, God, I've had a day at work today. I was taking a lot of different classes today. Actually, most of my classes today are high school. But at like in the morning period, I had a preschool class I was teaching. And there was this part of the class where it seemed like one of the kids needed to use the bathroom. So like I asked him if he needed to use the bathroom. He said no. I didn't believe him. So I like took him by the hand and just led him to the bathroom and just kind of like stood there for a second like, hey, if you need to use the bathroom, you know, now's the chance. And he's like, no. I take him back to the classroom. Not 5 minutes later, same kid pisses the floor. I'm just like, I'm not mad, but I'm just like, come on, dude. I took you to the bathroom to avoid this situation, and you still pissed on the floor anyways. Like, why? I get that you're 3, but like, I'd like to think I wouldn't do something like that when I was 3. Actually, I take that back. If I recall, actually, I was a really obnoxious 3 or 4-year-old, so I might have done something like that, but regardless, I was like, really? Right here in the morning? But I'm not mad at him or anything. It's not his fault. He's 4. From what his mom told me, he doesn't feel comfortable using the bathroom in places he doesn't know, which I guess is par for the course for a preschooler. It still was not a great start to my morning though. So what the world could do to make up for that is right here, right now. They can give me a Dubai BB. Right here, okay, I don't think this is, it might be it. It might be it. This is not it, so I'm feeling it in the next roll. They're gonna give it to me to make up for the hectic morning I've had. Isn't that right, lasagna? And by the next roll, I mean the next couple of singles, because we are... What do you mean the data changed? What the heck? I'm in the middle of my rolls right now. How the audacity? What the heck do you mean I got a 156 kilobyte download? The audacity. An update in my FGO game? You better be patching the Dubai BB rates. Making me log in again. Better have some Apollo-quartz. That is not an Apollo-quartz. Very disappointed. Very disappointed, lasagna. But it's okay, you're gonna make up for it right here with the Dubai BB. I'm smelling it. I'm smelling a moon cancer, question mark? I'm gonna assume, if it's actually BB, then it's a moon cancer. If it's Kazura drop, I guess it would be an alter ego, maybe? I'm not really sure. It's kind of hard to guess what the class is when I'm not even 100% sure what the character is. But yeah, we are on the home stretch right here. Got 3 more rolls. Thankfully, there's a fair bit of quartz I can farm out tonight just because of the new ordeal. So there's a fair bit of rolling I can still do, thankfully. But it would still be nice if right here, right now, you gave us a Dubai BB. Or a 4-star, or anything. Anything, quite frankly. Alright, last roll. What is it? Is it a Dubai BB? Is it a 4-star? No, it is the most useless CE in the game. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, it wasn't all bad. We got XX, which is pretty cool. I'm happy with that. And I'm sure I'll still be able to get something with the Saint Quartz I can farm from the new ordeal, and then of course all the free quests from it. I'm not sure if the ordeal is finished yet, or if they're doing like partial release schedule for it, but I'm gonna assume it's finished, meaning that I can farm probably like another 30 Saint Quartz tonight. So I'm still optimistic that I'll get something. Anyways, if you're rolling for Dubai BB, I wish you the best of luck, and I will see you again in the next one. Later.